moto. Can he double up as we're set to go? And they're off and running at Glen, Helen. There's Volan on the inside. Volan got a decent start. Pastrana, Ricotta, all good starts. But it's Steve Lefson once again with his second consecutive hole shot. The flight must have put that motor together.
Obviously, he can get these 125 singing, and I'll tell you what, you don't get lucky and get 2 hole shots. It takes skill. Lamson is good off the concrete, and he's got the best motor.
Incredible to watch this mass come down the hill at that speed.
How'd you like to be in the middle of that pack?
No thanks.
Yeah, it's scary. It's a little, you can't tell from there, but from those riders' perspective, whoa.
Oh, Brandis! Brandis goes flying! Michael Brandis, number 27, FMF Honda.
It looks like he's okay, but he can't get to the bike. Look at this. He tries to out-jump Lamson. He's trying to make a pass on the outside, hits a braking bump, flies through the air. Lucky he didn't get hit by the bike. That was close. Almost came, well, he did come up on his feet. Watch from here. I mean, they're pulling a G, maybe 2 Gs through that dip coming down the hill, and he's still riding a nose wheelie. That was weird.
Oh, good. He's getting up and walking away.
I don't think there's much left of the bike, but, man, that's great to see him up and walking. That's too bad. He had a pretty good ride here last year and a good start there.
I was going to say, more hard luck for Michael Brandis, really, as we go back now to our battle for first place. Steve Lamson, number 6. And it's Talon Volan who's giving him the challenge. Volan to the inside. Talon Volan takes first place. So Talon, after a 5th place finish in the first moto, he wants all those 25 points for a win.
And I'll tell you what, Talon could not possibly have zigzagged more down that straightaway than he did. He looked to his left, went to his left, cut Lamson off, then he went all the way back to the right, trying to block him. And he didn't really need to. He was faster than Steve all the way down the straightaway. You know, when you pass somebody, you really don't, I don't know if he intentionally, it looked like it to me, but when you block somebody like that, it just makes them mad. You don't need to make somebody mad if you don't have to. And Travis, a much better start this time, and he's ahead of Ron Cotta, so if he can get around Lamson, that'd put him in a position to win the overall.
Ron Cotta having a fight for his life now to get back up with the contenders, as Talon Volan is in the enviable position of being in the lead. He had the points lead after a win in a 2nd place at San Diego in the 125 West Supercross. After winning his heat in Phoenix and looking like a top contender for the title, then he collided with a rider and got hit by a passing bike, and that put him out for the season. But he's one of those kind of guys that just loves to condition. He knows that's the key to this sport. Talon Volan, our leader. Lamp, 125 action, 2nd moto. Ron Cotta, if you just tuned in, won the 1st moto, and he's in a battle right here. Number 26 and number 29, their teammates. Casey Johnson in front of Ron Cotta in a battle for 5th. Ron Cotta not with the best start, David.
No, but he's still in a position where you can at least see those guys up there, and the overall is still within his grasp. Catching a leader may be tough, but I think he'd like to put the overall away, and it's within his grasp. He's got to get around his teammate. That could be tough, because Casey Johnson ran his pace the 1st moto.
Ron Cotta looking for his very first U.S. American motocross overall victory.
Let me not overlook the fact that Casey Johnson has a shot at the overall as well. If he can move up and stay ahead of his teammate, he'll grab it.
So the battle is on between Yamaha Troy teammates. Let's go to Davey now, who's with Michael Brandis.
Well, Mike, first of all, it's good to see. It looks like you're all right, but man, what a terrible crash. What happened?
I was coming down the hill pretty hard, and they just laid down so much water that when I landed off that, I was trying to push it down by Lamson, and when I hit, landed right on a braking bump. Front end just went away because I landed in a big puddle, and next thing I know, I'm upside down flying, so tough luck.
Well, tough luck. He's had a lot of tough luck over the last couple of seasons with injuries and incidences that have put him out of contention. Got a lot of potential. Nathan Ramsey, number 24. Number 29, Casey Johnson. And number 26, Stefan Roncada.
All these guys are chasing this battle right here, and what a battle for the overall win today. I mean, Travis has a chance. If he can have a little bit of luck and get around Lamson, he'll get it. If Lamson can stay where he is, he'll get it. So, yeah, there's a lot of drama here.
Talon Volan is still our leader, but this is the battle for second place.
Travis has been right there, but not really close enough to force Lamson into any kind of a mistake. I mean, he came from 12 to catch him in the first moto, so you got to think he's got the speed, but Lamson said he was tight, so here he's apparently loosened up.
Travis Pastrana, quite a story. Plus, just off a successful engagement with Jeremy on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
We have a terrific show for you tonight.
It's going to be neat. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with this. I'd like to hear, because I've been on late, like the Late Late Show before, and everyone's like, hey, I saw you, but like some real people, like a lot of people are going to see this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool being on the Leno Show. I mean, definitely been thinking about it for a while, but not too nervous, I guess. Just go out there and do what I love to do.
Travis, what jump are you going to do?
Right now, I'm going to do the heel clicker. That's pretty much the trick, the start of the whole freestyle movement. Just throwing my feet up over the handlebars, try to get as high off the bike as I possibly can.
Okay, well, that sounds safe, certainly. You want to get as high off the bike as you try to stay as far away from the machine as you possibly can.
That's it.
All right, here we go.
Jeremy had an option, they said, who do you think would be there? And, for him to mention my name is just really truly an honor.
I mean, the trick to doing these shows, just go out and have fun. I mean, obviously, this is not a high-pressure event. There's no point. People here are just amazed that you're here.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, whatever you do, people want to see a couple of jumps and see the bikes and just add some action to the show. I mean, I like bikes a lot, so this is kind of fun for me, too. Because there aren't really many motorsports that translate into late-night TV.
Ready, get set, go!
I mean, I've been trying to get on The Tonight Show for like 5 years, It's taken me, 7 championships and 70 wins. So I've finally done it, and, it's a great accomplishment. I'm really proud of it.
There's a lovely cup for you, and of course, Travis, a cup for you as well. There we go. Welcome to the Helen.
Hey, I brought you this.
Is that for me?
Yeah, that's for you.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a replica helmet of one of my race helmets.
And it has my chin, look.
Such a quick wit and so approachable, Jay Leno. It was a great time by all. Travis Pastrana right now in 3rd place in our second 125 Moto.
I'm a little surprised to see him look back right there. He seems like he should be charging forward, trying to catch Lamson, and a little bit uncharacteristic, but he really doesn't know what to expect of these nationals. He's probably just trying to see who's back there and what's going to happen with the overall picture.
What a great speed shot that was. Talon Volan continues to dominate here in the second moto. Steve Lamson holding on to second. Look at Stefan Roncada and Nathan Ramsey.
Just down the inside, Ramsey got caught a little bit wide. And look at this, coming up the hill. Fonseca gets closed off. It looked like he had a run. He got closed off, went down. He actually had to go halfway back down the hill to finally get restarted. That's how steep the hill is.
The 125 riders knowing that the field is open after Ricky Carmichael took the last 3 championships. And here's a guy coming back trying to recapture the glories of the past, Steve Lamson. He's won 2 championships in the 125 action. Right now he's in a battle for 3rd with Stefan Roncada.
Yeah, that's bad news for Steve because Roncada is on the move, has closed the gap quickly, and Pastrana is already moved around, is chasing Talon Volan, so the overall is between these 3 guys right now, and Lamson's losing time.
Roncada flying through the air. He can smell that first overall victory. And of course, this young man out in front of him has 20 overall victories. 20. The 3rd winningest rider in 125 outdoor history. Here's our Suzuki stopwatch. Let's check it out. Talon Volan, we haven't seen him in a while, our leader.
Travis's gap back to stayed about the same the last couple of laps. These guys are closing.
The battle for 3rd has not hampered their progress toward the leader.
They've actually pushed each other and picked it up. Nathan Ramsey losing a little bit of time, but definitely improving on the first moto finish. Last year here, Ramsey, it looked like he went down. I don't remember exactly what happened, but he came from so far behind in both motos. Not a good way to start the season. A lot better today.
Roncada came back in this season not only in terrific physical shape, but mentally, I think, David, I mean, he's actually having fun on the bike again.
Well, every time you see him, you really can't tell whether he's won the race or lost or where he is in the championship race. He always looks happy. And, you know, when you talk to Travis Pastrana, who's had a successful first season, he's always talking about having fun. In fact, he says fun about 4 times in every sentence. So that's definitely a key to being relaxed out there and having a good time, and Roncada's mastered it.
Roncada, this is a far cry from his 36th and 13th motos of last year here at Glen Helen. David, these shots are showing us an incredible performance for Steve Lamson, since he hasn't had that much competitive experience since his last national.
Yeah, and that's really hard to do. I mean, even without an injury and anything else, to just be out of action and just watch the results and wonder where you fit in. Now he has a chance to find out, and he's got some real challenges today, and he's been able to stay smooth the whole way. Roncada gets a great drive out of that corner, though, gets around him, but I'm still impressed with Lamson. I still feel like he's a major threat to win this championship.
So Stefan Roncada now nails down 3rd place. Ooh, boy, he got sideways in the air.
I don't like it. I don't like starting the beginning of that downhill, coming off that jump sideways like that, but he made a nice correction.
Stefan Roncada in 3rd. Talon Bolin is still our leader, and Lamson trying to hold on to Roncada's coattail there. The 3-time world champion in the 125s, Alessio Chiodi, is just coming off a very serious injury, and he's got some problems now. Davey?
As you guys can see down the pits, the debut of Alessio Chiodi here in the 2000 AMA National Series. Not a good one. Chiodi's pulled in the pits. If I spoke Italian, I'd try to get a message from him or find out what happened. But Chiodi's pulled out. Not a good start for the 3-time world champion.
Chiodi out some 5 months with a broken back and broken wrist, told me in English before the race that he's about 4 weeks away from really being in some top shape. And one name that we haven't mentioned, David, is the 125 West Supercross champion, Shea Bentley, who has a very bad stomach problem. He caught it in Las Vegas in that final Supercross round.
Yeah, you know what? And he just hasn't fully recovered. He's still hurting today, and not a good debut for him either. So, uh-oh, there's a problem. That looks like Travis.
Travis Pastrana goes down. And Lamson gets by as Travis restarts the bike. And his concerned mechanic, Lee McCullum.
That's too bad, because I think he realizes that Travis had enough time to possibly catch and pass the leader, Voland, and that may have given him a shot at the overall.
Number 63, Greg Schnell, has really turned it up a notch here. He's on the Yamaha, Moto World Yamaha, had an outstanding Supercross season as a privateer, a 2-time winner, and look at that, number 63, edges in front of Way.
And, okay, are we convinced now that that outside line just does not work?
Yeah.
I mean, anytime you can come down that hill with any speed at all on the inside, you got the pass made. And it worked again for Schnell there, who is moving up. He's actually catching Pastrana. Pastrana went down, is running 4th right now, and he's losing time to Schnell.
Checking out the Chevy Trucks AMA Motocross Series schedule. Southwick, Budds Creek, July 2nd, Buchanan. Then it's on to Union, the season opener. But out front, there hasn't been much action because of this guy. Talon Bolin has just taken away with it.
Once he got into the lead, he checked out. I thought Travis had a chance to catch him. He went down, made a mistake. I think he was pushing a little hard, a stupid little tip over the top of that huge hill right there. And after that, he's had a huge lead. Roncada's back there, but not gaining because he knows he's got the overall.
Yes, if it stays the same, Bolin with a win here would take 2nd overall in back of Stefan Roncada.
One more time up that giant hill. Gets right into that berm, and I don't know if he's glad he's only going down that hill one more time or if he likes going down that hill, but as they come off that top, they get pretty close to those hay bales.
A good feeling for Talon Bolin. It keeps him close in points.
Well, anytime you can win a moto, too. Even if you can't win the overall, winning a moto, there's no accident. He had to earn this. He had to ride hard. He has to be in great shape. The bike has to be working, so he knows he has what it takes. It's a matter of being a little bit more consistent and getting a better start. Little mistake he had there in the first moto, too. He went down, but that could have been worse. It was a nice save. Just shows that little mistakes in this class now are going to cost you big.
And at the beginning of the show, we mentioned how many winners we had. 9 different winners in the 125 Supercross action, and expected a lot of different winners here in motocross action. Well, we've had 2 motos and looks like 2 different winners already.
And the talent pool is all pretty even and deep, so little mistakes, as I pointed out already, you really can't afford anymore. And it's tougher to get a bad start and work your way up through the pack.
Volan now can sense the checkered flag, and what a great feeling this must be.
It has to be, you know, because last year he ran Carmichael down, passed him, and fell, got second. And this time he's been able to hold on, get this win. Even though it's not the overall, it's going to feel very good.
The checkers for Volan. The pro circuit rider acknowledging the fans as he crosses the line. Roncada, though, with a good second-place finish, will take the overall. Lampson moves up into third, holding off Travis Pastrana.